This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Oh, man. Betsy, how are ya?
I'm very good, Marcy.
We did a funny thing, you guys.
Guys, we did a funny thing.
I know this is a funny feeling, but Betsy and I did a funny thing.
We did a funny thing.
And we accidentally prepared the exact same story. Or I guess historical information. Whatever. What do you call this?
Our opening segment, we prepared the exact same one.
Okay, let's say on the count of three.
Okay. One, two, three. The Stanley Hotel.
Hotel.
Ooh, yeah. Marcy said she even had a funny feeling that this was the one I was going to do.
I'm totally psychic all the time, but not enough to trust myself.
But not enough to trust yourself.
Honestly, too lazy.
What card am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the Ace of Spades.
No.
Okay, well, you should have been.
No.
What card were you thinking
That's not how psychic
of?
works. The Four of Hearts.
Okay, I thought that too.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you'll never prove it.
Okay.
So who should start, Betsy?
I think let you start, and I'll just chime in.
Okay, so guys, why do we even know about the Stanley Hotel? It's because
Stephen King
made it famous. He stayed there with his wife, and
Yes.
it inspired him to write The Shining.
Yes, and what, Marcy, inspired him while he was there with his wife?
He had some crazy fucking dreams.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
I heard that he, saw shit
Oh, yeah.
while he was roaming around because he and his wife were the only ones
Yes.
staying at the Stanley Hotel at the time.
So, yeah, they booked a room and discovered they were the only overnight guests because it was the end of the season.
They booked room 217.
217.
Which is the room in the book where all the shit goes down.
Yes.
However, they changed it in the movie, I think, because the hotel that they were shooting at was worried people would freak out.
Right.
Something
So,
like that.
he and his wife, they were served dinner in an empty dining room, and they're accompanied by canned orchestral music. And so all the chairs, except for our table, all the chairs were up on the tables. So the music is echoing down the hall. And I mean, it was like, this is a quote from Stephen King. And it was like, God had put me there to hear that and see those things. So that night, this is Stephen King. I dreamed of my 3-year-old son running through the corridors, looking back over his shoulders, eyes wide, screaming. He was being chased by a fire hose. I woke up with a tremendous jerk, sweating all over, within an inch of falling out of bed. I got up, lit a cigarette, sat in a chair looking out the window at the Rockies, and by the time the cigarette was done, I had the bones of the Shining firmly set in my mind.
Oh, God.
So I guess we should say that so the Stanley Hotel is a 142-room colonial revival hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. Betsy, you know Colorado, right?
Love it. I've had lunch there.
Oh, I have not.
It was pretty cool. And, of course, my family were like, we got to go to 217.
Yes. So
See if there's weird shit.
it was built by Freeland Oscar Stanley of the Stanley Steamer fame.
Do you remember, and it might have been just a Colorado commercial, but Stanley Steamers is a carpet cleaner.
Call 1-800-STEAMERS. Stanley Steamer makes carpet cleaner.
Oh, mine was, we're Stanley Steamers, we're tough on dirt, gentle on carpet.
There's a dog outside.
Cool.
But yes, so the Stanley Steamer's fortune, were they always cleaners, I wonder?
I feel it probably started as, I don't know.
All right, so you tell me what you know about it.
Okay, so he built this huge hotel after his doctor told him to get more fresh air when he found out he had TB.
Yeah, people used to think that tuberculosis could be cured by fresh air.
People thought everything could be cured by sleep and fresh air.
Honestly, there are a lot of people
leeches.
currently who believe that shit too.
I mean, fresh air is good.
It's definitely
it
helpful.
makes a difference.
It does lower your blood pressure.
Yeah.
Did you know being around trees literally lowers your blood pressure?
I believe that.
There's a certain pine tree scent that makes your blood pressure just drop right off.
Is it pine?
Yeah. That I said
The
a pine
scent
tree.
of pine.
The scent of pine.
The scent of pine.
The scent of pine. Okay.
Yeah, and so, he built it to get more fresh air when he has tuberculosis, the most romantic disease in the world.
Swoon.
And employees, many people believe they see the ghost of Mr. Stanley, hanging out behind employees while they're working at the reception desk, roaming around the lobby, and cruising the billiards room at night. Also, his wife, Mrs. Stanley, people believe that they have seen her or heard her playing the piano in the ballroom.
Ooh.
Because they've seen keys move on their own, and
it's not one of those player pianos?
It's not one of those player pianos, and she apparently used to play the piano and entertain guests all the time.
Fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also have here, this is sort of hard because you write it your way and then we have to share space, but we got it.
One of us could do it.
Yes, let's do it. Go for it.
No, you could do it.
Okay, well, so room 217 remains the hotel's most requested accommodation. So this.
Do you want to just do your whole thing?
No, I can edit. I can make it work.
Okay.
Because I think it's sort of fun, too. The room is thought to be haunted by Elizabeth Wilson, a.k.a. Mrs. Wilson. She was the hotel's head housekeeper, and during a storm in 1911, she was injured during an explosion as she was lighting lanterns in room 17.
She was electrocuted.
Yeah, she was.
Nuts.
She survived, though her ankles got broken, and her spirit seems to be irregular in the room.
I had a soccer coach who had been struck by lightning 6 times.
What the fuck?
And anytime we would play and a storm would be rolling in, he'd freak out.
I
and
would
get us
imagine.
all inside.
Did he have a ton of metal inside of his body?
I don't know. He had a big old gross beard.
Yeah, I would imagine he had a big like rod on the top of his
Yeah.
head. He had a big old gross beard. Guests have reported items move, luggage unpacked, lights being turned on and off.
I love that.
That is, I love
luggage unpacked. I would love that.
If I could get a foot rub from a ghost, please.
Yeah. A pizza spookily appeared in my door. Better eat it.
Someone put mints on my pillow. Scary. Also, maybe they just have a good turn down service.
They have a great turn down service.
She doesn't like it. Oh, this is funny. So she's a little unfashioned, and she doesn't like it when unmarried guests shack up together. And some couples have reported feeling a cold force come between them. So a lot of people believe this room is not available. That's not true. You can book it and you can stay there. So I think all of the rooms, every single room in the hotel has experienced some kind of strange whatever thing happening, whether it be the whole 4th floor is filled with spectral laughter of children giggling and running down the halls,
Yuck.
which we know we don't like.
That's fucked up.
So there's also the vortex. So the staircase between the floors in the hotel main guest house is a real stunner. And it's also been dubbed the vortex. It's a natural spiral of energy and has been known as the rapid transit system for ghosts. The concert hall, I think you talked about. So they, let's see. Paul, one of the well-known ghosts haunting the Stanley, is a jack of all trades. He enforces an 11 p.m. curfew at the hotel.
What?
In which the guests and workers both hear "get out" being uttered late at night.
Yuck.
The area is also a favorite spot of the hotel founder, Flora Stanley, and she plays the piano, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. A construction worker reported that he felt Paul nudge him while he was sanding the floors.
Paul.
What else? Room
Chill out, Paul.
401 is more than a century ago. The entire 4th floor was a cavernous attic. and it's where female employees, children, and nannies stayed.
Ooh.
Now today, the guests will report hearing children running
Yes.
around. Gross.
Yeah, there's some reports of like children running and hiding and then like peeking their heads out, like playing on the fourth floor. Yuck.
So room 428, that's where you get your biggest haunts.
What happened?
So guests have reported hearing footsteps above them, furniture moving. But it's physically impossible because the slope of the roof, no one could be up there.
Oh my God.
And a friendly cowboy who appears at the corner of the bed.
Yeah.
They call a lot of these ghosts friendly
In mine too, like
because
they're like,
they don't want to lose business.
all the workers are like, they're fine.
Yeah, they're very
chill, they're friendly.
They're not going to be like, and it's a demon about to inhabit your soul because they don't want to lose that business
But also, it hasn't happened.
that we know of.
Yeah.
Like my mother said, every time there's a mysterious death, probably a ghost caused it.
I don't
You
know
disagree
about
with
that.
Marilyn? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then the underground caves.
Ooh.
So if you go, there's a 90-minute ghost tour that you can take at the Stanley, and you don't have to be a hotel guest or anything. You just have to book in advance. So your tour will come up to an eerie halt at the end with a visit to an underground cave system.
Yuck.
Workers moved about the hotel through the caves in the early days. So it makes sense. The skeptics will pass off the haunts as breezes from historic piping, but beneath the hotel is a higher than average concentration of limestones and quartz, which some ghost hunters believe help capture energy at the property. A lot of my stuff was stolen from tripsavvy.com. What else do you
great.
got from it? Tell
That's
me.
pretty much it. You hit it.
Hit it and quit
You
it.
nailed it on the head.
So apparently it's like overlooking the Rockies. Like you've been there.
It's in the Rockies.
Okay.
Yeah, in Estes Park, which is a really rad national park, where I remember, I think the first time going there, it was a field trip to go to the tundra.
Ooh.
And I remember being on the tundra and just like, whoa, nothing grows here. And then my parents and I have gone a few more times when I was growing up. And we went to the Stanley for lunch, went and saw room 217, and then we went and watched the movie Congo.
How's that related to the Stanley?
The Stanley's haunted by a bunch of evil apes.
Oh. My mom, is Congo the one about evil apes? Oh, I'm
It's
thinking
about
of
apes.
Anaconda.
That's a
That's a snake. Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom gets really scared with the snake.
Yeah, it's gross.
I've just heard her in the other room watching it, just screaming her head
That
off.
is so funny.
She loves to be afraid of snakes.
Great.
Good for
Snakes
her.
are disgusting.
Guys, you could do us a little favor, and you can go on over to iTunes or wherever you listen to our podcast. Rate, review,
Yeah.
subscribe if you haven't
Tell
already.
your friends.
Please tell some friends. Why don't you tell just 2 to 3 friends that you love telling
and
ghost
they'll
stories?
tell their friends,
and they'll tell their friends, and they'll tell their friends.
Also, if you have any weird, fun, paranormal-esque story, please send it to us either through a voice memo or through an email, and we'll read it and listen to it and talk about it. And it could be anything.
Any dang thing.
It could be urban legends, your mom's ghost story, whatever you want.
Some like local folklore, anything you get it's just something you hear in your hometown. Whatever you got, you can send it
Whatever
along
you
to
got.
us. We're interested.
Even if it's a good Halloween prank.
I mean, we definitely have told some things on this this podcast that maybe we found out later weren't true. That's okay.
What?
Oh, that thing we heard on My Favorite Murderer.
Oh,
It was like a creepy
it's an old creepy pasta.
Yeah.
But it's a great story.
Don't send us all your creepy pastas, but whatever you got that's your own, send it our way.
Yeah. Ooh. I always start everything with an ooh.
I think it's to get you hyped up.
It gets me pumped. Well, I'm pumped anyways already. I'm drinking a Diet Coke ginger lime, and it's very good.
They don't sponsor
get the
us.
ginger notes so much.
I don't either,
Do you
but
not-
I don't mind.
I feel it on the back part of my tongue.
You have a sophisticated
Oh
palate.
my.
I'm a super taster.
And so we've kind of already introed our guest. who didn't taste the ginger that much.
Guess who she is?
Ooh, yeah, guess who she
this
is
bland
for the
palate
next
bitch
45
is.
minutes. Guess who
I'll
this
drink
is?
anything.
She's the best. We did Disjointed together. She's a comedian and an actor, and she's just fucking rad. Cass Bugge! Boo!
So happy to be here.
Cass,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thanks for being
I
here.
met Cass at a wedding.
That's so
It
fun.
was a great wedding.
It was a great
Really
wedding.
good appetizers, photo booth, as you do.
What were some of the appetizers? Appetizers are the greatest.
I don't
Massive cheese plate.
a massive cheese plate, and then they had a
yeah.
bread salad.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you know that they could make a bread salad?
I thought it was a sandwich.
Honestly, it sort of is like if a sandwich had diarrhea of its own.
Oh, yum! Ooh,
Yeah,
I want
that's
some sandwich
delicious.
diarrhea.
Old-fashioned diarrhea salad sandwich.
Cass, welcome. Before we begin, I know you have an awesome show. Would you like to plug
Yeah,
it?
sure,
A
I'll
live
put my show.
here in LA.
It's a live show. It's called American Town Hall. It's a fake community board meeting that pretends to take place in a different real American town every
Yes.
month.
Yes.
And I host with Matt Hobby and Mary Grill. And we pretend to be president, secretary, and treasurer of the town, and then invite 4 guest comedians to come and pretend to be people in the town.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's
I've
a
heard
good
about
time.
this show. People love it.
People like it.
It's a
People
good
don't like a
show.
lot of things.
Yeah,
Am I
people
right?
hate
People,
shit.
especially nowadays, everybody's hating everything
lot
with
to
every
dislike.
right.
People-
There's a lot to really get sad
You know-
about.
I know. It might have to be Canadian Town Hall pretty soon.
Yeah,
Pretend
just very
we all
happy people.
just eat poutine in the audience and just like be very polite.
Oh, I love the sound of that. When's your next show? I don't know when this.
It's the
will-
last Tuesday of the month.
Cool.
Every month
Perfect.
at the Virgil.
at the Virgil.
Yeah.
That's
For
so
you
awesome.
Los Angelians.
For all of you Los Angeles.
Delicious drinks.
Ooh.
Also a photo booth.
Ooh. Any sandwich
Go
diarrhea?
anywhere with the photo booth. No sandwich diarrhea,
But there's a
you know, there's
taco
always
truck
time.
outside.
There
a
is,
lot.
So
which
Gar-
is
Delicious.
diarrhea, which is diarrhea.
Which will give you diarrhea.
Which is definitely diarrhea.
I don't mind having diarrhea. It's fine. Happens a lot.
My dad always says I never mind diarrhea.
Right. I mean, I don't.
I mean, unless
I
it-
do.
I do.
Like if I'm in a museum or something, I don't want to diarrhea.
I'd rather have diarrhea than like a really bad cough.
Honestly, me too.
Oh,
It just
that's
goes
good.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, are we all gonna get dates from this podcast?
I think so.
I'm married. It's fine.
Oh, she's married.
All the time.
We get it.
You had diarrhea and you got married.
I've got
They
it
put a
all.
ring on that diarrhea. Cool.
All right, so we're gonna we'll talk about diarrhea a lot more, I swear. But
We
we're
promise.
gonna jump into our question we ask all of our guests. Also, we're at my house right now, so my cat's being bad.
It's not fireworks. It's him
He's
destroying
staring
a
at
chair.
us.
He-
right
I let
now.
him really destroy that chair. Do you guys like it?
I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I let him.
spackled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna throw it away and he's gonna kill me. So we ask all of our guests, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal?
I believe in it all.
Yes.
That's why we bonded at that wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it like? Did you do a classic, Marcy? Be like, hey, do you have
I
ghost
came in
stories?
hot.
Great.
Came in really hot.
Great. That's
I was
Marcy's
like, hi, what's your
thing.
name? Nice to meet you. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, you believe it all.
I do. I don't believe that they can like actually do something to harm you, even though I am terrified
Yep.
of them.
Right.
Like, but I definitely do. Like, I believe in all levels. I believe that like the spirit of dead people can like come back and like, visit us or like do like, signs from
Yeah.
the beyond.
Yes.
I totally believe in that.
Do you
Like-
believe in like devils or like demons and stuff?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but you know what's funny? I was raised Catholic, and I remember when I was in. It was not Sunday school because it was on Wednesdays, but I was in 5th grade, and it was the chapter on the devil. And my teacher's name was Mrs. Padula, and I still remember this boy Stephen Fitzgerald raised his hand. He's like, "So, Mrs. Padula, can the devil could do like anything?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Could the devil like take this chair and like throw it across the room?" And she just looked at us all and she went, "Yes, the devil can do anything."
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
what? I do not believe in the devil, though.
No.
You know, it's okay. So whoever's keeping a running tally of how many Catholics we have on.
We have so many people.
Tell me where we're
raised
at now.
Catholic. I was.
I think I'm starting to notice a bit of a pattern.
Yes.
That maybe we were ruined by our religion. But what was I going to say? I didn't believe the devil. I like believed in the devil my whole life. And then one day I was like, of course he's not real. But then I was like, oh, yeah, that is his greatest trick.
Making us not believe. That is so funny.
Like,
Isn't like catechism in Sunday school so weird? Because it's just people from the church teaching kids, but they have no clue. So like for her to be like, yeah, sure, the devil can do anything. I remember our catechism teacher when I was in like 7th grade or something. She was like, never, ever say the Lord's name in vain. If you have to, say shit. Did I already say this on the podcast?
Maybe. It sounds
We
familiar.
all were just like, oh, shit, for the rest of the day. And she's like, I didn't mean it like that. And it's like, well, you don't fucking...
Well, she thought that was the lesson she gave you guys.
Amazing.
If you
I
have
know.
to, say shit.
Yeah. Catechism is so weird.
My dad taught
Definitely the weirdest.
catechism. So he taught... When I did confirmation, he taught that year.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really funny because I'm just like, now as a grown up, like, he didn't know anything.
My mom taught it when I was in like elementary school, and we played Bible baseball. So it was like a trivia game about Bible questions.
Oh, man.
And you'd split up into 2 teams, and you could be like, I want to like the difficulty of a double question. So like single trivia questions were the easier ones. So it was like easier to get on base. Home run was like the hardest Bible questions.
Oh my God.
It was really fun.
I thought you used the Bible as a bat.
Oh,
I would be into playing that now. I know that's maybe a terrible thing to say.
Fun.
My mom, yeah, she's like told me before, she's Filipino, is like very like culturally Catholic. She's just like, she just tells me that I should go to church, but I don't have to listen to what they say.
Like she's
I
like,
feel my parents are at that point too, because like I've gone with them in the last few years, and they're both fucking asleep during it.
wait,
Why are we here?
I know I've told you on the podcast before, Betsy, but once when I first moved to LA, I was having like a hard time. So my mom was like, go to church. And I was like, well, I'll try it, whatever. And I went to church, and I did not realize until like midway through that it was a Filipino service. And so like everyone was like speaking Tagalog. and then
it took a while to realize that because you weren't paying attention.
I was once they started singing, I was like, well, I don't understand this, but maybe I'll get the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
And then during the peace be with you part, a man turned around and just started laughing when he saw me. He's like, you're not Filipino. And I was like, oh, you're
Really
correct.
funny.
You're right. You're right. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, do you have people on this podcast that are like, I don't?
We've only had
Maybe. Have we? We've had people be like, I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Or anything
Right,
like that. But I think everybody's like, yeah.
It was like in the New
gotta
York Times,
do-
right? Didn't
Yeah.
they? Like,
gotta-
basically, Obama was like, "Yep, they're there."
What a crazy time we live in. That the
No one
people are
cared.
like, yeah, aliens are real, and we're like, we have other things to worry about. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. It
It's
was like
so
on the cover
insane.
of the digital New York Times for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Who cares?
Like,
Move
not
on.
getting any clicks, guys. Like, got a
Yeah.
picture of an alien.
We gotta have a big fat ugly man say something awful, and everybody will fucking
Santa Claus?
vote
Even
for
though, like,
him.
literally every
Yeah.
day. I know. It's like,
Every single day, crazy shit's
have you guys
happening.
heard? It's happening every day.
Every day.
I don't notice anymore.
But the aliens.
The aliens, yeah.
Aliens
Should have
for
been a
sure.
bigger deal.
Aliens too, though, it's like a little less interesting because at this point I kind of feel like I'm like they're not like little like green people. I feel like there's just like I have like a wider belief in what an alien probably is, and it's
Yeah.
probably something like they're probably like sitting here with us right now. You know, it's just like
Wait.
they're like
So you believe in like I don't want to give a spoiler, but like the aliens are just ghosts?
no, well that would be fun. But I feel like
Oh.
they could like be in, like I just feel like they're
Yes,
way more
another
advanced than us.
dimension
Yeah, they're
and
like
just, like-
we figured out how to be dust.
Yeah.
You know, it's like. It's like Bo the cat's like actually scratching at aliens, and the aliens are like,
Oh,
Or
shit,
that like all the
man.
bacteria on your body is just aliens?
Like we're made of a bunch of aliens.
yeah,
What?
This
That made me
makes total
horny.
We
sense.
fucking
You know,
figured it out.
Guys,
Let's
thanks
call
to this ginger lime Diet Coke.
not
sponsor
sponsoring.
us.
Please.
Please sponsor
only going to be around for another 6 months tops.
All of us are.
We're all dying.
We're all dying real quick.
If only. So you have a ghost story for us?
I do. Okay, ghost story.
Yes.
All right, so I have two. One's kind of fast, but it
Okay.
was a significant weird thing in my life.
Okay.
Okay, so I went to this college called Sarah Lawrence College, which is like prime ghost setting territory, ghost story setting, where it's like, you know, a former women's college that went co-ed in 1969, but like all of the houses are old mansions. And so I lived my freshman year in the main building, which is called Westlands, which is like the administration building, except in the attic they had dorms.
No.
Yes, and they actually called it the Virgin Vault because that was like, I know that was like the terrible nickname because it was an all-girls freshman dorm.
Yes. Okay.
And there are just like lots of like weird haunty things all over Sarah Lawrence.
Where
you know, it's like
Sarah Lawrence?
it's in a suburb of New York City in Bronxville, but like Barbara Walters and like Yoko Ono went there, just like a bunch of like, you know,
like
weird
old school East Coast.
Yeah, but like the weird ones. Like there's like they're
yes.
featured in a lot of like J.D. Salinger because it's like the Stepford Seven Sister College.
And it's like a really liberal and like elite school.
Yeah, but it's always like, you know, like J.D. Salinger will be like, you know, there was like a girl from Smith who was like putting on lipstick and a girl from Sarah Lawrence like in a leotard doing something weird. You know, it's just always like she's always like the weird one. But my freshman year, so there were like all these weird things that also just like started happening in the dorm, and they always said like every year like a girl goes crazy. That's like it. So there's like
Just
so much like
statistically,
steeped in
yes.
just like stuff, right? And
Yes.
I had like a kooky roommate, and you know, I just remember that there was this one night where there was 6 of us sitting and hanging out in this one dorm room in Westlands.
Yeah.
An evil number.
And we were talking about like nothing bullshit, and all of a sudden the door that was open for the dorm room slammed. And it wasn't like the way that the wind was blowing, so we thought that was weird. But then the freaky thing was, this was like back, you know, in the late 90s. So you still had CD player tape deck combos.
Yes.
And for those of you young people that aren't familiar with how cassette tape player works, the button that you press is like really hard.
Yeah, you
to
have
press.
to fucking slam it in like an inch and a half.
Yeah, it's not like an iPhone, iPod kind of thing
It's
where
not
you're
a
like,
touch situation. It's a button.
yeah, you're
Yes.
not like putting it in your pocket and like, oops, it turns on and like
Not
dials
at
your mom.
all.
No, it's like you have to like take a pencil sometimes and shove it.
Yeah.
So anyway, like the door just like slammed the wrong way, and then the freaking cassette player just pressed play and started playing.
Fuck. Do you remember the song?
I was going to ask.
Oh my god! You know, I don't even remember the song.
That is so
Lie in the
fucking
future?
scary.
Yeah, it was. I know I should lie in the future. It was Aha's "Take on Me."
Oh my god.
It was so.
And multiple people
freaking-
saw that.
Yes, and it was like, you know, it was like a total like jump start where we were all like, "What the hell is like going on?" Yeah,
That is so scary.
it was
Virgin
really
Vault.
weird in the Virgin
In the
Vault.
Virgin Vault.
We're like, there were like weird things that happened. I remember it was like, you know, the second week of college, and someone like got pot, and like one of the girls like had a total like sort of like acid trip type freak out.
Yeah.
Where she like they had to like call the ambulance, of course, and then took her like down the stairs, and she said she thought because like she was going through like such a like weird thing, it was like 3 floors, like down basically like a weird mansion, because they had to like take her out of the attic and like down the thing, and she was like, I thought that I was dying and like being taken down to hell. Like it's just kind of like weird, you know, sort of things happening.
Did
So, yeah.
somebody in fact go crazy that year?
Well, she did, sort of.
She started to.
Yeah, she started to. It's the kind of school
mean-
where like there's like a bunch of people that go
Yeah.
crazy. It's like a lot of.
I mean,
sort
a
of, like,
bunch of
creative
that's
types.
rich East
college.
Coast girls, they're going crazy.
Yeah.
Or guys, too, but
Yeah.
they're going crazy.
Going
College
through their
makes
own
College lets
thing.
you go crazy. Like for the first time ever, you're not constantly under watch.
Yeah.
It's like the catapult into adulthood that is college. Like that you go from such supervision to like do whatever you want, go meet people. Like you can have any kind of relationship you want, and it makes you go and it makes you like you eat a bunch of carbs, you're feeling crazy.
You don't bathe as much as you should.
No.
That was a big problem with a lot of people.
People weren't bathing.
And we just like drank so much. Like I remember like
my
there was like a thing
God.
where you like drink so much and then like throw up in the tub. It's like you don't even like throw up in the toilet.
Bunch of
It's
animals.
just
We were just a
disgusting.
bunch of animals.
And it's while your parents are spending so much money.
So much money.
We turned out great though, so obviously
We're
it's
doing
just
fine.
worth it.
I mean, look at me. I got a cat and he ruins my house.
I mean, I wish you could look at her. You're right. You have a very classy haircut.
Oh,
You're
yep.
all black. You're a
You're
picture of
looking good.
sophistication, really.
You're looking good.
Is it? You know what? I just realized that maybe I'm doing a little bit of Winona Ryder and Beetlejuice.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
if I
a
just
good
had like
choice.
a little like high pony. Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
That's a
fine.
good
I'm gonna go
choice.
change and come
Do
back.
it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm glad that you guys like it. You're
Yeah.
good on
I
it.
love the Virgin Vault too.
Yeah, there's just like weird, there's like a picture of old oil painting of Sarah Lawrence, there. And she's like, she just looks like she's
Yes.
haunted. Like when she was alive, she was a ghost.
Yeah. I feel also just a lot of college campuses in general, you're like, this has to be haunted.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
it's got to be haunted.
Yeah.
I once like did a tour coat at a all girl boarding school in like somewhere in Virginia, and I like wanted to talk to all the teen girls about like, you think it's haunted here? But there were all these like pictures of older ladies there that I was like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those ladies are hanging out.
God, I just wish I would have grown up a rich little kid like that, where I was like, send me to boarding school. I want to leave.
You wanted to go to boarding school?
I wanted to leave my family so bad.
Okay.
I guess
That's
everyone
sad.
does.
That's sad.
I mean,
Doesn't everyone want? I just
in time.
from like the age of 12 on, I was like, I'm
Get me outta
moving
here.
away.
yeah.
But those like bougie all female boarding schools, they kind of like, I feel like I just like imagine like the Crucible. It's just like all these like girls like going
Yes.
through puberty, just like
Yes.
freaking out.
And like planning murder. Like first, I always think of everybody just planning
yeah, like
murder.
that's what happens at girls boarding school, right?
But like
Yeah.
with the absence of like any boys though, it's just like all about us. So we're like
Totally.
no one's picking on us unless like, and they're it's like a weird thing when you take away someone mocking you constantly.
There's a lot of processing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
a
go
lot
to
of murder planning.
A lot of murder
Telling you.
planning.
Should I do my other story?
Well, let's take a quick break.
let's
and
take a
then
break.
Let's do your other
you
story.
need it because that
We need
was
a break.
freaky.
Oh, I mean, we're back.
Ooh, yeah.
Wasn't
what
that break so nice?
That was such a good break.
My hamstrings feel so stretched.
Right?
Yeah, you were doing some deep lunges.
It was like Cirque du Soleil over here.
So you have another story?
yes.
Okay, so this is a really good ghost story. I think that it did not happen to me. So it happened to my wife Molly when
Okay.
she was in college.
Another
So,
college.
Another college, but this didn't happen at college. She was just a college.
Just in
age.
college. Okay.
Yeah. So her cousin Emily lived in London, a great place for a ghost story, in this area
Oldest
called
city.
Putney. And near where Emily lived, basically, Emily lived on the perimeter of this park called Putney Green, which, like, for size reference for you Angelinos, is about the size of like the Silver Lake actual reservoir.
Okay.
Just the big part.
Oh,
They've divided
great.
it into, so it's like,
Yes.
Yeah.
So Molly's best friend from college, we'll call her Barb. Because I have a fun thing about her where we can't have her actual name. So Barb.
I like the name Barb too.
Barb,
Good choice.
Barb was visiting and coming to visit Molly from New York. And this was also in the late 90s. So it was sort of like pre-cell phone age.
Yeah.
So
What
Barb,
a time. Can you
What a
believe
time.
it?
Good old
I
days.
can't imagine.
You gotta just remember where to go.
You had to
No.
just call up 1-800-COLLECT and be like, I'm at the rec center, pick me up, like to your parents.
So this is
we had a
basically
baby pizza boy.
What happened?
Oh,
so
okay.
basically, like, so Barb was arriving at 10:45 at night, and so
Yes.
Molly just said, like, it's kind of like strange to get from the bus stop. Like, I don't want you crossing Putney Green or by yourself. I'll like pick you up, and but what you have to do is like call me from the payphone that's right by the bus stop, and I'll come and get you. So she called her, and then Molly walked across Putney Green. It takes about 15 minutes to sort of like cut through.
Yeah.
And Barb had, when she got to the other side, Barb had like, a really big backpack, just sort of like probably like hiking backpack and a regular backpack. So Molly grabbed the regular backpack and Barb had her big backpack on, and they were about a quarter of the way home. And basically, it was so dark that it was one of those nights where like the only thing that was sort of offering up any light were just the lights in the other houses. And since it was kind of late at night, there weren't really that many lights on.
Yeah.
But it's a safe enough neighborhood. So about a quarter of the way through, all of a sudden, Molly notices this like light.
Oh, no.
And I had her do the light for me at our house when I was asking. So basically, it's like when you have a dimmer switch, and it's that light that's just kind of when you go a quarter of the way on. Which isn't that bright, but when everything is pitch black, basically, that's like a very apparent thing. And Molly saw it out of the corner of her eye, and so did her friend Barb, because she's just heard her friend Barb going like,
What?
and Molly said that she looked over and she saw a woman floating with no legs.
No, fuck.
No legs.
Oh my God.
She was an old woman with long white hair. And Molly said that she was really kind of beautiful, but her clothing was like kind of dark. Like she couldn't tell what it looked like, but it was like dark clothing. But the light, she said that it looked like she was like painted in this light.
Whoa.
And basically what happened was, so then they both realized what they saw. And just Molly says, have you guys seen the movie Force Majeure? Okay, we won't get into that. But basically, Molly was like, I didn't push Barb out of the way or anything, but I didn't like grab her hand and say like, come away with me. Molly was like, I basically just sort of like abandoned Barb, but Barb knew to like run too. So the two of them with like this heavy hiking backpack and Molly holding Barb's other backpack just freaking like ran for their lives across the green, which then this is like
so
about like, it
scary.
was like, took Molly like 10 minutes to walk that green.
Yeah.
So they probably, I don't know, made it like ran wordlessly for 5 minutes. Then Molly got to her cousin's place where they were staying alone. Like her cousin wasn't there. Hand shaking.
Oh my
put
God.
like her the key in the lock. And Molly said they didn't even like put the bags down or anything. They just ran upstairs to the bedroom, threw the bags on the ground, and jumped into bed. And I was like, Molly, like, what'd you do? And like Molly was like, well, Barb, after like a little while, was kind of like, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. And Molly was like, okay. And then they went to bed. And you know what's crazy? This happened probably over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They never talked about it until like 2 years ago.
That's wild.
Isn't that
'Cause
crazy?
it was just too scary.
And I was like, what did you do the next day? And Molly was like, and this is why Barb has to have a fake name, which I think is so funny. She's like, well, we just like walked around London and like Barb used to like steal a lot. And she's like, Barb just like stole a bunch of shit from like all these different stores. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, Barb stole like, Union Jack fake sunglasses and just like
very
all of these
good.
things.
Did Barb like to steal before she saw this witch floating or after?
I feel like that was just like a college age problem for Barb.
Yes.
But I feel like, the ghost probably exacerbated the stealing.
God damn it. I gotta go steal a lot of shit. I'm too scared.
It gets worse when I'm anxious.
Yes.
Just like, well, no, I'll talk with my hands. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
And did Molly tell other people about it? Or just kind of stayed silent for a while?
That's a good question. I should have asked her if she told her cousin
Yes.
like later when her cousin came back. But
And it's called Putney
So the area is called Putney, and the sort of like park is called Putney Green.
Putney Green.
Did you Google like if there's a witch or a ghost or a?
Oh, I didn't even think to do that. That's crazy.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
right now.
You gonna look? This is a great podcast.
That was so-
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That
Just
is
because
so
like
creepy.
Also, why so often do ghosts not have legs or feet?
oh, is that
I
a
mean,
thing?
would you? I would be so down to be like, no, let me just float and I have. Wouldn't it be cool?
Like, don't you often hear like of ghosts that are like, and there was no feet. I noticed there were no feet. She was floating.
Maybe because they're just like moving so fast that it just like
Yeah. Maybe they do
They're
have
like-
feet, but they're
like
moving
doggy
so
paddling
quick.
in the air.
They're
They
like,
gotta stay up in the air. Just
like you know how cartoons become fans. Their little legs.
Totally.
I like that.
A little
I'm
windmill
looking to
legs.
See if there's a.
Putney.
Putney. But the thing with London is so crazy because it's like, like
Everything
right
is
now
haunted.
there's like a, like a doner kebab shop. But before there was like a university. And before that, like
Yes.
they burned all the king's like girlfriends.
It's so wild. We were
Girlfriend, all
there.
his mistresses.
All their girlfriends.
And then also like the bubonic plague, literally everyone they realized was buried. Like there's always like
Yeah.
some horrible.
When we were in like Edinburgh, they have that whole like underground city where they're like they just put everybody with the
Everything.
plague down there and like
Yeah.
boarded it and like stoned up the tunnels.
Dude, they had to do that in Edinburgh. All I think of every time I go there is like, how could people stay dry during medieval times? You just like are taking a bath
so
once a month.
many layers.
So many layers.
And like wool
yeah.
and like metal, like it's awful.
Your whole life you
Boning.
are literally wet
Stinky, like,
in the
leather.
grossest. Yeah, with bubonic plague running all over you.
Just like
Like
ugh.
if we were back then, I know I say this every time, we would stink like shit.
Yes.
Like
yes,
literal
because people are throwing that out the
poop.
window.
Yeah, so it's like on the bottom
Back
of
to
all your
that.
clothes.
and
Yes,
like we'd
so
be
gross.
sitting on something gross, and like rats would be running across our laps
Yeah.
and
Guys,
shit, and
I
we would just,
just
be like,
figured
"Oh,
out-
there we go."
Why that lady didn't have feet.
Oh, why?
Because they were covered in shit, and she's like, I'm leaving them in that other life.
They can stay here.
I don't need them. I don't need that shitty
I
covered.
threw my shoes out. My legs fell off with my shoes
I'm not
because I'm
bringing
a
them
dead
with me to the
ghost.
other side. Did
A
you-
man caught a ghost woman in the Putney Cemetery.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, what
maybe
does
she just went
cookies
through a
mean?
longer
He caught her.
straw.
What do you tackle her?
On a camera,
yeah.
Marcy.
I'm a fool.
But that's actually a good question until
Okay,
it wasn't.
okay. yeah.
It was answered. That it was shown to be a bad question.
It's possibly a woman in a gown which appears completely transparent.
Oh shit, I'm freaking out. I just actually scared myself.
This picture is a genuine mobile phone picture. I
Oh god.
Betsy. Oh my God.
think, yeah, that's her.
Oh god.
I can't breathe.
Is it like in the left? On the
I
left
see her.
side?
I see
Ooh,
her.
That's freaky. I'm
Betsy,
a freak.
Save that
I'm a
picture.
I'm a freaked.
Betsy, save that picture.
Okay, I'll save the picture.
I feel like I
I
can't
bet
even show
that's-
that to Molly. Molly will like freak. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously, like she's scared of. I mean, she's a very brave person. I'd like to say that out on the internet. But like when it comes to scary things, it is not
They
her
affect
bag.
her.
Yeah.
She's affected.
I
yeah.
get that.
I am too, but it stinks because I feel like I just need one other person to be there with me.
Hey,
She is not that person.
here you go.
I know.
If
I was like, I came
ever,
here
and
to
I
the right
don't
place.
ever want to be, I would need somebody with me to be like, did you just,
Yeah.
okay, let's fucking run. Like,
You need a
No.
Scooby gang.
we got it. I need
Yeah.
a Scooby gang for sure. Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
That was so good.
I love that that we were able to kind of prove in real time.
We figured it out.
Hey,
She
ghost
saw
the
that
real.
ghost. We'll post it on our Instagram.
If I don't forget,
If Marcy doesn't forget, I don't even know how to get to our Instagram.
I told her once she didn't pay attention, and I don't remember what the password is. Oh, that was really. Do you have any?
That's such a good, scary story.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It was a really
It's
good
like-
one.
It like really is,
Also,
is sticking with me.
Really like the Virgin Vault too.
I like that one so.
Virgin Vault is good. I feel like I wish I had other kind of like ghosty things happen to me. I mean, I definitely had one, but I think that it was one of those things, like people think that they have a ghost that's like, they wake up and they feel like a ghost is pinning them down,
Yes,
but there's really
a
like
sleep paralysis.
But there's like really a thing. Yeah, I had that happen.
What happened?
in
Yeah,
college?
what was it? Yeah.
I just thought that I saw like a person on top of me and woke up, and this was in a dorm where like they were called the new dorms that were built like in the 1970s.
So for the progressive lady who has sex.
The new, yes. Virgin vaults to the new dorms.
Yeah, you know what that means? Sluts.
Oh my.
Ooh, my.
Oh my.
She's got a vaginal sponge and she's not afraid to use it. Yeah. And then this is actually kind of funny. It's not scary, but I had told some people because I was really freaked out.
Yes.
And then these friends of mine were like, okay, there's like this guy named Fritz that like knows what to do. So I basically did two of the things Fritz told me to do. One was that they
Who's
were like,
Fritz anyway?
Fritz looked like, this was like his style, has nothing to do with sort of like his biology or his health, but he looked like a haunted, like he was like haunted. But he was like,
Yes.
like in college, sometimes there's just like that person that's like, I'm going to decide to have a thing. So that way people
I
will be
feel
like, that's your
so
thing.
many.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy that like wore a top hat because like he just Fritz just like, was,
That is so many in the theater.
yeah.
That was you?
Not me.
Oh.
There are a lot of theater
Yeah.
kids.
People in our field.
Okay,
But yeah, Fritz had like long hair and sort of those like
Yes.
mutton chop sideburns.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
And then we wear like a
yeah.
vest and like, like a button
I knew he
down.
wore a vest and he probably
Yeah.
doesn't wear shoes all
Yeah.
the time.
Was his real name Fritz?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty well, who knows?
Who
but
knows?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And he was like, what you need to do, one of the things he told me to do was make a tobacco offering. So he's like, you basically like took a cigarette, took out the
this is a
tobacco, put it. So he put it like, I had like an area rug.
It does sort of make sense though. It does. Like
This is so good.
Where you like then
Fritz.
invite the ghost to like basically you're like, hey, like let's share this space. So it's sort of
Yeah.
like, you live here and I live here. Don't like sit on top of me and push me down when I
Yeah,
like wake
you
up
can
in the
have
middle of
this
the night. Yeah.
tobacco.
So there was that, and then I don't really remember what else happened. I think that I was like thinking that I was like seeing sort of like not misty things, but just sort of like when you shut your
shit.
eyes and rub
Yes.
them with your hands, and then you open them up, and it's that. Like I was seeing like that kind of thing in the dark. I think I was just super scared. But then Fritz came to my room and did an exorcism. He didn't do an
Fritz.
exorcism. He did a ghost catching.
What?
Fritz is
I'll do a ghost catching.
And I actually really remember, so the thing that he caught the
This
spirit
is so
in,
good.
he caught the spirit in that he like brought like one of those like little airplane bottles of liquor. You guys, and it was like painted with lots of colors and had like a feather glued to
No.
it. I swear to God,
This
because he
is
was
what he
like,
got ghosted?
because he was basically like, the ghost needs to like be attracted to this thing to like want to go
Everybody
into
knows
it.
If I was
Ghosts
a
love
ghost and I saw
smoking.
that goddamn thing, I would stay away.
And like
Ghosts
speaking
love
of
smoking and bullshit things that
And
you've
tiny
saved.
little airplane
maybe
bottles.
I'm a ghost because like cigarettes and little bottles of
Little
alcohol.
bottles of booze.
That was like so me back
Fucking love
then.
feathers.
But I was with two other boys that, back to the Catholic thing, were like both raised Catholic, my friends
Yes.
Eric and Josh, and it was Good Friday. And they were like, okay, let's like all be together while Fritz catches the ghost. And like, I think Fritz like, oh, this
On
was great.
Good
He
Friday.
was like, okay, so like Cass and Josh and Eric, when I like talk to you, I'm going to use this voice. And he was like, and when I talk to the ghost,
No.
I'm going to talk like
Oh,
this. There was like
Fritz.
a ghost voice.
He had a
But then somehow, even though it was so dumb and ridiculous, I remember that Josh, Eric, and I were so scared. It was like in the middle of the day.
Oh, I love that so much. You should do Fritz as a character.
Fritz is very funny. What?
Did you feel like after he was done, did you feel better?
I did.
Great.
I did.
It's
That is
ritual
so-
that
I
like
felt like,
helps-
yeah, he was like gone.
Fritz.
The ghost was a man.
I feel like Fritz is one of those guys who will tell you what part Native American he is, but have no proof.
Yeah, I could see that where he's like, I'm part Cherokee.
And you're
It's
like, well, your name
"Are you
is Fritz, so I
really?"
think you're German, but
I also feel like Fritz now just probably looks nothing like Fritz then.
Well, without those
Yeah.
mutton
Like,
chops, you
yeah,
can't
no,
recognize
true.
him.
It's
Yeah.
like he has like just like a buzz
Or
cut
he's
and,
like doubled down.
true.
And he's like giving
he's in a traveling
tours.
circus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you
yeah,
think?
yeah.
I bet Fritz for sure slack lines.
What's
What's that
that?
thing where like it's like tightrope walking but slack.
This was huge in my school.
So it's like lower on the ground. They just have two poles up and they try to like just tightrope walk, but on a slack
that
line.
was big in my college.
Capoeira was big in mine.
Oh, capoeira. The Brazilian dance martial art.
That's such a funny one.
I really feel like we got pranked with capoeira. The Brazilian people were like, yeah.
yeah.
We do
this,
that.
Do this. Yeah, we love doing
Yeah,
this.
we love. That's how we fight. We have capoeira fights, guys.
We got pranked.
A whole culture pranked us good.
That's so funny.
Fritz was like rolling his arms around.
They were and they were actually some of my friends, they would do like sword fighting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and like
they did.
lightsaber fighting.
Ooh.
I'd be walking by like, hey Betsy, I'm like, oh, hey guys.
Don't say my name out loud.
That's an intense thing, the lightsaber sword fighting. Because I remember when I got out of college and I was like doing like little plays like off Broadway and like
Yes.
renting from like the weirdest spaces, that there was like, I was doing like this one play that on the schedule for the rehearsals, we were always right after basically like a sword fighting laser group of friends. And I just remember it was just like the most hot body heat, you know, because they
Like
also
a
were like,
sweet little stench.
Yeah.
they all had like long hair and just like layers of leather and suede or whatever. I just like really appreciate it's like, hey, we're all actors. It's like we really want to commit to something.
Yeah.
But like that's definitely like I would be embarrassed by that. And I do.
Yeah, and I don't
get embarrassed
easily.
like at all, really.
I mean,
But I would.
Yeah, we do improv.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
really
we do the dumbest.
we
Yeah.
literally make things up as grown-ups.
Yeah.
We play pretend.
We play pretend and like overthink it
a lot.
and we'll talk about it for years to come.
for years and
like
years
a really
to
great
come.
scene we liked.
Oh my god.
Oh, do you have
Fritz.
any other stories for us, or do you want to listen to a ghost story?
Oh, listen.
All right.
Hey, so I love your podcast, so I thought I would share one of my scary ghost stories. So back when I was in college, it was probably about 2009, 2010, I just started getting into, contacting spirits and tarot card readings and exploring my psychic ability. And the college that I went to is Webster University, which was like one of the first women's colleges west of the Mississippi in like the early 1900s. So it was like a college for nuns. And so what one of the campus legends is that in one of the buildings, like one of the main buildings, a nun committed suicide. She went to the top of the roof and she jumped off and she died. So me and my friends decided one night we're gonna go into the haunted building and use a Ouija board and try to contact the ghost of the woman who committed suicide. And there's lots of campus hearsay saying, oh yeah, spooky stuff goes on, but I took a bunch of classes in that building and nothing has ever happened. So me and four other friends we get a Ouija board and we go there late at night and we start using the Ouija board. First we like lay down a circle of salt around us just to like make sure that nothing bad got through. But at one point the the circle is broken, so I don't think it worked anyway. But so we start using the Ouija board, and we first we don't get anything for like the first 5 minutes, and then we get contact with one spirit, and me and my other friends, I think it was 3 other friends, so we all have our hands on the Ouija board, and it starts like going in weird directions, and then it just goes straight to end. But then the next spirit that started contacting us, it was like actually answering our questions, and it spelled its name, but it came out really weird. It was like EART or something like that. Something very, it was nothing that we recognized as a name. And it was weird because as soon as the spirit started talking to us, I had this feeling that something else was in the room with us. And it seemed like every single time my friends asked it a question, I knew the answer right before it would answer it using the Ouija board. And so when that started happening, I started getting really freaked out. But then all of a sudden I started feeling like something was petting me. And I was telling my friends, it feels like something's petting me, starting from the top, like the crown of my head, going down all the way to my back. And when I told them that, all of a sudden I had the feeling that something was hovering right behind me, and it would continue to pet me. My friends are like, "Oh, you're just being weird, whatever." But then I showed them, I was like, "Look at the back of my neck." And when I told them "Oh, it's petting me right now," they could literally see the back of my the hairs in the back of my head and down to my neck stand up, as if someone's hand was moving down and making them raise. So as it continued on and they kept asking it questions, the creature started becoming more and more vivid to me. All this information started coming to me. I knew that it had wings, and I knew where it was placed in the room. And I also knew what it was wearing. I knew it was wearing gold, kind of like a gold ring around its ankle. And when they were asking it questions, it said that it was there to protect me, and to it was kind of like my guardian angel in a way. But I don't know, I didn't get any type of spooky vibe from it, but I wasn't sure that it was necessarily good. And so after the spirit eventually, they asked it a few more questions, and then it just went to goodbye. And I think we tried a few more times with the Ouija board, but it didn't, we didn't get in contact with any other spirits. So that's not the end of the story. So that night when I go back to my dorm, I fall asleep, and the next morning I wake up with sleep paralysis. And at this point, this has never ever happened to me. And I sleep on my side, and when I wake up, I can see the room, but I am unable to move. And I feel like something is it has its arms around me, and it's squeezing me very, very tightly with a very constant, consistent pressure. And it was a very weird out of body experience where I shook whatever was holding me off, but I didn't shake with my body. I felt like I shook with my I don't know if it's aura or my soul, or it was just I felt my almost I was shaking my energy and getting whatever was on me off of me. And after I woke up, I was super freaked out. And yeah, that's my story. All right.
Holy shit.
That was
That's horrifying.
What a weird theme.
We got
I know there's a lot of recurring themes.
girls'
right?
college,
Sleep
sleep
paralysis.
paralysis, heavy petting.
Heavy petting, which was definitely
That is
happening.
horrifying.
When he said that it had wings, I was like, bad. It's bad. And I didn't think it was an angel at all.
I didn't either.
Can a weird ghost creature lie? Can it be like, I'm here to protect you?
Absolutely.
It can.
For sure,
God.
right?
It can.
A
Yeah.
devil can do anything. Did you
you're
learn
right,
nothing?
Marcy.
Oh yeah, the devil can do anything like make us not believe in it.
That's where he had all the elements of the scariest things
That's
to me.
horrifying.
Like just
Freaky,
petting him.
haunted.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
none.
and like them going and doing Ouija there and like adding the circle of salt.
Yeah.
I feel is just
It's doing
asking for it even harder.
I think the salt is supposed to like keep
Protect?
things like
Keep
there's
things
it's a boundary that they can't
Yes.
cross.
Yes.
I don't know who
But that
thinks.
makes me just
I
feel
remember
like they're
seeing
all
that
just
in
lining
movies.
up at the border.
Don't you
right?
think?
right?
Of like,
They're all just like, oh,
okay.
With things like, you know how like we have like, oh, there's all these rules. Like if you stab a vampire in the chest, in the heart with a
Wooden
stake,
Yeah.
then then it'll die, or like it can't have garlic or sunlight, or like who's to say that like a ghost gives a damn shit about salt?
Yeah.
Do you
know.
think they don't like salty food?
No,
It doesn't make any sense. If it was like blood, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah. Like a
Like some
baby
high
lamb's
stakes thing,
blood.
yeah. Instead,
Yeah.
it's like,
If you're not sacrificing an animal for this, I don't think it's worth it.
No way.
not.
No way. Ooh, that was the petting and being
how
able
do you
to see
keep
it.
doing the Ouija board once you're being pet by a
I don't know.
freaking ghost?
I don't know.
Also, like
I don't
his
know.
friends could see the hair.
Yeah, how do
Standing-
you watch that and be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Let's
I guess
keep
you're
going.
like, well, we gotta keep. We already started this.
I would bail so hard. I would shove that friend to the ground and run away.
Yeah.
Also, like Ouija boards are, I mean, I've heard that it's like, yeah, you should never have one in your house because they just like invite evil.
I believe
I
it.
totally
don't
believe it.
I won't go. And I have friends where they're like, but it's like Milton Bradley or
freaking
whatever.
way.
And I was like, I don't give a shit.
No.
I feel like a Ouija board is like, I don't know, like I guess like having a sexy silhouette in a window. You're just asking for perverts to come.
Asking for pervies to
I
look.
couldn't finish that analogy, and then I went for a bad one.
No, I like
I
that
liked it
one.
too. But
You're
like-
asking for peeping Tom.
You're
Yeah.
just begging for a
You're
peep
begging
and
for some peeping ghosts, wanting to just scare you.
You know, that is a thing that I think often, that like, not even like ghosts so much, or just like dead relatives. I'm like, do they see me right now when I'm naked?
I will say I was bummed
Yeah,
because
they
I
do.
think about that of like being
Yes, for sure.
in bathrooms and stuff and just like destroying a toilet. We're like, oh God. But remember, we went to Austin
Yes.
a few weeks ago, and there were we did a hearse tour, and there were multiple stops. And in two places, they're like, the most haunted place area in this place is the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh.
That awful?
I believe it though. Yeah, if you think about it, because it's like you go in by yourself. You've like got other things to do, so you're not.
You're
and it's
vulnerable.
like so intimate.
Yeah.
You're like in a weaker state, kind
Yeah.
of, in some way, because your pants are down.
Yeah, or your skirt's way up.
Or your skirt's above your head.
Or you're in a
Trying
jumpsuit
to
and you
fit-
literally just have to take off all your clothes.
I know.
Yeah, right? I love jumpsuits, but I'm too scared. I will poop my pants in there.
You won't be quick enough. You
I
need
have trouble with a belt and a button.
you need
It's a
one of
zipper.
like the old timey pajamas that have like a escape
Oh yeah, you just
hatch
need
in
a
the
back door.
Yes. No, Mono would try to open it too often.
Mono.
That little perv.
True.
He's a little peeping Tom.
This was really great.
This was so
That was a
great,
good one. Oh
Cass.
my gosh, thanks for having me.
Thank you so
guys.
much for coming on.
Cass, do you want to remind anyone of what you want to plug or any
American Town Hall, the Virgil, last Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
Every
I'm gonna
month.
do it.
Yeah, Betsy's
soon.
gonna
I've
do
been
it.
out of
Marcy, you
town
should
for
do it
every
too.
month.
I'd love to do it.
Get on
Marcy,
it.
let's do it.
Doing it.
Do it. Doing
Yeah.
it.
But we didn't sync up there.
No, he did not.
I'm gonna need you guys to both walk me to my car now.
Yes,
Absolutely.
deal. I'm terrified.
Yeah, we're gonna group walk to the
Ew,
car.
if we see that witch lady floating there, I'm
Oh my
shoving you
God.
both down on the ground and
I'm
running.
gonna tackle her. I'm gonna catch her for real,
Let's
not
get-
like in a bullshit
Let's
bottle.
get a baby bottle of vodka and go hunting for ghosts.
I
Some
only
salt,
got
some
big
salt,
girl
some
bottles
tobacco.
here, baby.
I got a lot of tobacco.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull her skirt up and ask where her legs are.
Where they at? Where they at?
Show me them gams.
I want to see your
Ghost
gams, you stupid ghost. She's not stupid. She's fine.
She's great.
She's
Cass,
a great ghost.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, you
Thank
guys.
you. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.